Hi there, welcome to Luxy. When I first came to live here in Portsoy, I couldn't help but wonder if this is maybe the smallest loch in Scotland. So I looked it up, and it turns out that what's the smallest loch in Scotland is a pretty meaningless question because, well, there's no real definition of what a loch is. There's no set size that distinguishes a loch from a lochan, for instance, and if you don't know, a lochan is just a really wee loch. And some lochs, well, they're not really lochs at all, like Loch Linnhe, for example. It's a coastal loch that's really a fjord, or at least the Scottish equivalent of one. So there's no easy answer to the question, but it doesn't matter. Luxy might or might not be the smallest in Scotland, but it's nonetheless lovely anyway. And something else I wondered about when I came here back in January was that Luxy was pretty much drained of all its water for weeks at a time. And then I found out after asking a question on the local Facebook page, Portsoy Past and Present, that it gets drained on purpose so that we don't get floods in the winter when snow and ice melt in the mountains and pour down the Soy River. That seemed to make sense. Every day's a school day, right? Rivers overflow, lochs fill up, they take all the water they can take and eventually the banks burst. Unless someone's prepared them for it though, unless there's a plan in place to prevent it happening. And we're not so different, I suppose. Problems and worries can come at us from all directions, filling us up to a point where we just can't take it anymore. And then another one comes along and it sends us over the edge, it bursts our banks. Jesus said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." And that can be a comfort to us, although sometimes it is easier said than done, isn't it? But maybe what Paul wrote to the people of Corinth in his first letter to them helps as well. This is what he wrote. "Every test you have experienced is the kind that normally comes to people. But God keeps his promise, and he will not allow you to be tested beyond your power to remain firm. At the time you are put to the test, he will give you the strength to endure it, and so provide you with a way out." I don't think this is Paul saying God won't give us more than we can handle. I think what he's saying is that no matter how big our issues are, how much space they're taking up in our lives, we've always got power over them. And that power comes from him. I'll leave you with that thought this Thursday. I'm away for a walk around the loch now. It'll not take long.